Today I'm going to do a quick review on this beach sand toy set by Meigo. Hopefully I pronounced the company name correctly. If not, I do apologize. This is an 18-piece set. You get 6 castle molds, 6 shape molds, 1 bucket, 1 sifter, 1 rake, 2 shovels, a watering can, and a mesh storage bag. I'm just going to kind of go through these in kind of groups, talk to you a little bit about them. Everything is made of BPA-free plastic, so it is safe. I do have some things that I'm not really happy with, and some things that I am, so that's kind of why I'm going to break it up the way that I am. First thing that we're going to look at real quick is the tools that you get. You do get a rake, squared shovel, and a rounded shovel. The sizes are okay. It's kind of typical of sand toys, but the quality is just not really there. The plastic is extremely thin, as you can see my hand right through it. Very flimsy. So it's just, I think that's what gets me the most, is the durability is not there. And when I buy sand toys, I kind of want them to be durable because I want them to last more than one trip. So that's kind of my issue right now with a lot of these. It's just how flimsy and thin the plastic is. The next thing we're going to look at is the watering can. This is very disappointing because, as you can see, it is very small. It is only 2 3/4 inches high, which is actually up here. So the size is just really, really small, which is very disappointing. Again, like I said, put it in my hand, and it's so tiny. Again, very flimsy. And I have the bucket. Bucket is a little bit bigger. It is actually 4.5 inches tall and 5 3/4 in diameter. So it is a little bit bigger. Again, still very flimsy, as you can see. And I have the sifter. The sifter is actually a really nice quality. It is a lot thicker than what the other products are, which is kind of weird in my opinion. It's not really, the standard quality isn't throughout the entire set, which is kind of weird to me. But if everything would have been made this quality, then I wouldn't have an issue with how flimsy they are and durable and things like that. But I guess it is what it is. This does fit on the bucket really nicely so that you can sift with it. Then we have these shape molds. Again, this is kind of weird because the train and the tree are actually really nice quality. As you can see, they're very thick. They're a little bit flexible, but they're not flimsy. Tree's the same way. As you can see, it's a little bit more, but still a lot more sturdy than what the rest of it is. Here's the star, and the star you can just pretty much crush. It's very thin, again, very flimsy. The fish, the crab, and the turtle are the same way. So that's kind of disappointing in my opinion. The size of those, not really an issue. Again, those are kind of typical, standard when you get sand toys. So the size isn't really the issue with those molds. It's more the quality of them, just because they're so thin. But again, like I said, these two are fine. It's just these 4 are extremely flimsy for some reason. So I don't know what the deal is with that. This is probably the most disappointing part of the entire set. And this is where my biggest issue is. These are extremely small. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's gonna be like a miniature sandcastle if you can even build a sandcastle with them, honestly. The pictures are very deceiving in the description of the product. They kind of make it look like you can build this really nice sandcastle and everything like that. And then when you get them, this is all the bigger they are. These are miniature, honestly. Like, it's ridiculous in my opinion of how small they are. This one is actually 1 3/4 in diameter. That just shows you how small it is. This one is 2 inches, and then this one's 2.5. So you're not going to be really making a very big sandcastle. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this is very disappointing. And then we have these other ones. This one is only 1 inch by 3 1/8. This one is 2 by 2, and this one is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So as you can see, they are extremely tiny and very flimsy. As you can see, this one didn't even really keep its shape because it's so flimsy. So I don't know. Like I said, this is the biggest disappointment in the entire set because this was the main reason that I bought them. I thought, wow, those are really nice molds. They're gonna work really well. I like the designs. You know, you're gonna be able to make a lot of different pieces of the castle because, you know, the different designs are there. But then you get it and they're so small that what's the purpose, honestly? So that's really my big issue with this set is the size of the actual castle molds, which to me are the most important part of the set. And the quality is a huge issue because there's no durability. They don't seem like they're gonna last at all. And obviously, as you could see, some of them didn't even really keep their shape. So that's probably my issue with this stuff. And then we have a mesh bag here. And it rolls up in this little pouch. The pouch does stay attached to the bag, but this is what the bag looks like. The bag is absolutely huge in comparison to everything else. As you can see with everything in the bag, it probably fills up about 1/3 of the bag. Not sure why the bag is so big, but it is. Overall, I honestly can't sit here and say that I would recommend this to anyone because I was very disappointed just in general with the entire set. There were a couple pieces that I showed you, but the quality was fine, but everything else was just really disappointing. The main reason for this was the castle molds, and they were probably the most disappointing part of the set because they were so small. So I can't really sit here and say I would recommend this to anyone, so on and so forth. I actually had the opportunity to purchase this at a discounted price in exchange for a review. So I'm being 100% honest here. I would not tell anyone to buy this because I don't think that it's worth it. And the pictures, like I said, they're very deceiving with the size. That's why I wanted to make sure that I pulled things out separately and I let you know the actual size of them and everything like that. But this product to me was just very disappointing. The size, the quality, everything like that, just not a product for me to recommend. But if you do want to check out the product for yourself, you want to check out the description, whatever the case may be, I will put the link in the description below. And thanks for watching.